we got the Leagues of Votann explained by an Australian. Now, I've actually heard about the Leagues of Votann before. I don't really know too much about them, but let's get right to it. Let's go.
G'day, guys and gal. Bang! New faction out of nowhere. The squats have returned better than ever. And
Wait, they're a new faction? I didn't even know that. Okay, bet.
I'm glad to see the stunty, stubborn, bearded bastards make a comeback. Now you might be like, gee, Majorkill, a bit late to the party with this one. Yeah, maybe, but I've never been one of those content-suckling YouTubers who just quiver in anticipation about every little bit of new content that lactates out of Gamesworkshop's shriveled tits. There are channels like that, and I'd honestly probably rather kill myself than join.
Yo, who is he talking about? Hey, let's get to the nitty gritty, bro. If you know, listen, now listen, I don't want to start up a 2-year-old beef or whatever, because I think this video was like 2 years ago. But let's talk about it, y'all. Who is he talking about? Because y'all know more than me. Who is he talking about, yo?
Join them. On top of that, we were drip-fed Leagues of Votann lore as they were released, so a lot of the creators who made their Votann vids did so prematurely, either now having incomplete lore videos, or they've had to go back and pretty much make a sequel. So yeah, suck my stunty squat schlong.
Swiss, bring me the list. hey, I'm playing no games today, bro. I'm playing no games today. I'm on straight up timing. Swiss, bring me the list right now. Put him on the list, bro. He's doomed. He's doomed already.
Before we get into the League's new shiny and actually quite a noble bright lore, let's talk about the squats first, as I know a lot of you want to know what the bridge from space dwarves to these hectic techno overpowered dudes actually is. After all, up until recently, 99% of the squats were eaten by Tyranids. Is that still canon? Well, yeah. GW even discusses it in one of their launch articles. However, it appears that instead of this being the entire squat empire getting nommed on, with the Leagues of Votann being the refugees of that little banquet, it would appear that the squats that were eaten were merely a weak pocket empire that had been separated from the true Leagues of Votann.
And they're actually just nasty, just down bad, bro. Imagine ew, bro. My goodness gracious. And this is Warhammer, bro. If you're new to this whole Warhammer thing, bro, just know you'll get used to it. You'll get used to different type of creatures, these Tyranids, these nasty, just villainous aliens, just diabolically looking things, just eating people and eating all types of just legs, booties, arms and stuff like that. It's nasty work. If you're new to this whole Warhammer thing, bro, yo, get prepared, okay? Because you got a lot of people. It's a lot of kinky stuff going on, bro. Let me just say that. I just gotta keep it real.
This is why their tech was shittier, they got decked by a splinter fleet, and were overall nothing like the other leagues. They had also lost their ancestor core, which I'll explain more in a bit. The few random squat models we've gotten in recent times, as well as the squats that live within the Imperium before the leagues were announced, were refugees of that fallen pocket empire, or people who weren't there at the time. So GW has done a pretty good job of making stuff canon without creating plot holes or breaking other bits. So where were the actual leagues? Why are we only hearing about them now after 10,000 years of lore, beyond the obvious meta reason being that the writers hadn't made them yet? Well, the leagues were once human colonists during the dark age of technology. They pushed closer into the galactic core to harvest its extremely rare and powerful minerals. However, the galactic core was a fucking bitch to access, hence they genetically modified themselves, making themselves stronger, more durable, and with heightened senses. This genetic modification is what took them from normal humans to the squats, or the kin as they now call themselves, because squat is a direct.
So they basically had BBL power, basically. They wasn't naturally powerful. They basically had BBL power. Okay.
Racist term.
I actually understand that. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I don't want to be up here and be TMI, bro. But bro, I'm getting the Kim Kardashian treatment, bro. No lie, bro. Just keeping it real. If I'm in Warhammer, if I was born in Warhammer, and I didn't have that much power or whatever, bro. No lie, bro. I'm going under the knife. Yep, I'm going to Miami right now, bro. Yep, give it to me. All the power you can give to me, bro. Surgically give it to me, bro. Because listen, I'd rather get the BBL power than have no power in Warhammer. I'm just keeping it real for what it is.
Now, within the galactic core, the kin was separated from the rest of the galaxy, hence all the fucking bullshit that kept happening, like the Men of Iron Uprising, Age of Strife, Great Crusade, Horus Heresy, they were mostly spared from, as no one could really get into the core. As a result of this, and prepare yourself, the Leagues of Votann have fully intact STCs, which they base their culture around. They call these the Ancestor Cores, and holy shit, overpowered. For those that don't know, an STC is the mother of all tech, a machine that not only shows you how to build whatever you want, but will actually do it for you. An STC can land on a planet, mine it, use the resources to then build a city, and then terraform everything, all automatically. The STCs will...
And this is what I'm saying, bro. Only Warhammer will have something like this, bro. Like, only Warhammer will have something that you can just throw at the ground and it can just, like, form into this big thing that can give off this and make this big force field and then, you know, make fruits and plants. Like, bro, what are we talking about? Only Warhammer can have something like that. That's the first time that I've ever heard, bro. Like the only time that I've seen something like that, bro, is like Bulma in Dragon Ball when she like clicks the little thing and just throws like the little thing and then like it pops open as like a big tent and it has like a bunch of food inside of it. Other than that, bro, like other than like that whole Bulma from Dragon Ball situation, bro, Warhammer is the only it's the only fiction type of thing, bro, that I know of that can like they will have some type of weapon that can consume the entire universe. Like, what are we talking about? Bro, do y'all remember that, I know y'all remember that, that black hole gun. Do y'all remember that? I think Westhammer was actually telling us about, like, the dangerous weapons or whatever. Bro, I will never forget that black hole gun. You have a gun that can shoot out black holes, bro? How do you even reload it? Like, how do you even, like, make it? Like...
Why humanity was so overpowered during the Dark Age of technology. The Mechanicus will literally go to war with the Imperium, like what happened during the Horus Heresy, if they think it will grant them access to even shards of STCs. I mean, fuck, a guardsman was once given an entire planet because he found an STC shard that told the Mechanicus how to make sharper combat knives. The Leagues have a bunch just sitting around. On top of this, they also have their Ironkin, which are fully functioning men of iron that never revolted against their creators, most likely due to the fact that the Ironkin are treated as citizens with equal rights to the flesh and blood kin. The living kin will actually stage risky rescue missions to save stranded or endangered Ironkin, showing how much the two actually see each other as equals. To be honest, since the living blood and bone kin are made, not born, and are recycled upon death, they are pretty much just as robotic as the Ironkin. As a part of their genetic modification and adaptation to the galactic core, the Leagues of Votann are all vat-grown clones derived off various stable templates depending on what purpose they are to fulfill. So sadly, any Rule 34 of the Leagues is not lore-friendly. A side product of this is that their souls are dim, much like the Taus, so Chaos really struggles to corrupt or even notice them. Once again adding to the lore as to why nobody seemed to notice that there was this mega...
And you know what's so crazy? I didn't mean to like cut him off, but like that's such a cheat code, bro. If your soul is so dim in Warhammer to the point to where it's undetectable and it goes under the radar, bro, that's a cheat code. That's literally a cheat code. And I'm pretty sure I've like heard that before where like if your soul is, that's kind of like, what do they call y'all? Like the Sisters of Battle, right? Because like their soul is like, they don't really, it's something about like they don't even have, like, I don't know if they have a soul or not, but I'm pretty sure like if you're like a Psyker and you go anywhere near the Sisters of Battle or whatever, it's like your soul like automatically like it's like your soul doesn't like them because they have like this anti-soul thing. I forgot what it was. Y'all can actually help me in the comment section down below, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, bro, if your soul is like that dim, like if your soul is not bright, now obviously like, you know, me personally in real life, y'all, like I would definitely be like, I feel like my aura and my soul would just definitely just irritate a lot of these demons and a lot of these like, you know, warp, you know, nasty critters and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my god, it's too bright, his soul is too bright. Like, honestly, like, so like, you know, I feel like if I went to Warhammer, bro, like I'm just keep it real for what it is. I think I would just have everybody in disarray. I feel like even like enemies of enemies would team up just to go against me. I feel like that's how bright my soul would be.
Empire of borderline Dark Age of technology humans just chilling in the galaxy's core. You may have noticed that their faction is called the Leagues of Votann, not just the League. That is because, just like every other single 40k faction, there are color, aesthetic, and symbol variants. Most leagues are based around their own ancestor core, aka their own STC. These cores are so powerful that they act like mini warp beacons, micro-astronomicons if you will, which is why the leagues are able to do short warp jumps around the galactic core. These ancestor cores are the Votann. Every little bit of the league's culture is centered around their cores, as without their cores they would all be fucked. To make it more clear, Leagues of Votann could also be called the Leagues of Ancestor Cores. These cores have evolved beyond just being little STC sluts to the will of the kin. They have developed personalities, opinions, and thought. They are more or less gods by the most basic definition, and they have close symbiotic relationships with their leagues. After all, the leagues protect and maintain the cores, whilst the cores give the leagues all their shit. It is kind of funny though, as they are machines and machines can slowly break down, some of the cores are kind of retarded, so their assigned league more or less has to deal with a retard god. In saying that though, they aren't religious zealots, and they don't see the cores as gods, despite them recognizing that they do kind of fit the bill. I'll save going over each league individually for a different video, but just kind of think of them like the craft worlds in terms of different structure. There are main, more powerful leagues, minor leagues, leagues who don't have an ancestor core but are still kin, hence still benefit off help from their fellow leagues. Some leagues are super warlike, others are more creative and love exploring. Some leagues cause a shit and can no longer create new kin and iron kin, hence they have to rely on more primitive means, hence worse quality kin. A bunch of diversity and options depending what colour you want your minis to be. The league's lore goes surprisingly...
Okay, so wait, so you can actually... Okay, so you can pick whatever one you want. So like, okay. So like if you wanted to like pick your... Because like I don't... Like you say, he hasn't even gone over like the different like leagues or whatever. And obviously I'm pretty sure like each league is a different color, you know, to like, you know, diversify which league it is. So I'm pretty sure like if you were to like... If you want like a more like a... if you want like an aggressive like, you know... league or whatever, or if you want like more of like a artsy type of league, whatever, you will paint it like a certain color, if that makes sense. Okay, boom. All right, okay.
For such a new faction, there is a bunch of boring, tedious...
I'm sorry if I haven't really like paused in a lot in this video, y'all. I'm really trying to like learn what this is because I've definitely heard of the Leagues of Votann before, but again, I never really learned too much about it. So if I'm definitely like quieter in this video, y'all, first of all, clap it up. I know some of y'all complain about me talking too much or whatever. I mean, I'm still gonna yap. Don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever get it bisted, okay? Don't ever get it twisted like tea. But at the end of the day, like I do want to learn, so this is why like I'm not really as talkative as much, y'all.
Or about the role of each kin in their league and how some...
And also, not every video is gonna be like this. Every video will be me yapping, okay? Just to, you know, give you guys that the heads up.
Talk to the Votann whilst others flick their micro dicks, but Majorkill has kin in their league, and how some kin talk to the Votann whilst others flick their micro dicks. But
alright. Swiss, bring me the list, yo. I'm not playing. I'm not playing, y'all. I'm not playing. If you're new here, I have a list of yo, if your name is on this list, you are a school threat and you will be in jail by the time this year ends. I'm not gonna lie to you. So Majorkill, he's already on the list twice. Put him on the list. Thank you. Thank you, Swiss. Yo, everybody say what's up to Swiss. Swiss Flight. What's up, man? How you doing? Yo, he's like my list taker, and he takes down like names that I want to put on the list. Majorkill, you are 2 times in one video is diabolical, bro. Seriously.
Majorkill has never been about going mega balls deep into the rectal cavity of lore. It's about giving you a good understanding of what the fuck is going on, allowing you to then use this foundational knowledge to explore further and hopefully crack a smile or laugh as you do. So in the spirit of that, let's get interesting. Why are the leagues only just appearing in the galaxy now after so long? Why not just keep humping the galactic core? How do the other races view them and vice versa? Whilst the core is hard to reach, it's not impossible. As the galaxy gets more and more fucked, hostile factions such as Orcs, Tyranids and Necrons are finding ways to push deeper and deeper into the core, coming into conflict with the leagues. On top of that, the Votann slowly but
Hey, I got a question, y'all. Is this a man or a woman? I'm trying to like, I've been looking at this for about like 5 seconds. I'm like, hold up, is that a man or a woman? Like the forehead and like the stuff like that. I don't know if she got I don't know if she like got her edges laid down or something like that. She got like 2 mouth guards, so I don't know if her teeth is crazy. But at the same time, like it could be a dude as well. But cause like I thought it was a dude because like, you know, he was tall. He kind of got like the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar height. I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know. Is this a man or a woman?
Surely becoming retired.
Now, obviously, let's keep it real for what it is.
That's cold heart.
Yeah, hold on. Real quick. Like, I'm going to keep it real for what it is. No lie, y'all. Like, she's beat or he's beat. So I wouldn't even be interested in, you know, and I like women anyway, if it was a dude. I'm just like, you know, I'm like, yo, like, obviously this is a dude right here. I look to my right. I'm like, yo, hold up. Who is this? Like, I couldn't really tell for real, but I can't lie to you. Man or woman, They are just beat up in the face, but at the same time, their drip is absolutely fire. This is something that I would definitely wear. As a matter of fact, bro, if I actually wore this, bro, no lie, every single woman in my vicinity would just be like, oh my god, like he just got the moves like Jagger. Like every single woman's gonna look at me, bro, and just start smiling because like I just look so cool. You know what I mean? Like y'all get what I'm saying, right?
The age, as well as information overload, hence it creates this sense of urgency for the leagues to get off their asses. On top of that, the Great Rift's opening threw a spanner in the works. As you can see, it kinda raped the Galactic Core pretty hard. So with their impenetrable home now starting to crack and be threatened, the leagues are taking the initiative and the fight to the enemy. After all, they are very powerful militarily. They are more numerous than the Eldar and the Tau, have Dark Age of Technology gear, and are built for battle. So they are more than ready to push out into the galaxy and fuck shit up. They hate the Orcs, as pretty much everyone does, don't really need to explain why. They see the Tyranids as these alpha predators that they are cautious of. However, sometimes they will actually shadow a hive fleet, take samples, and then try to get away. Like I said, some of them are very curious. The Necrons are another threat, however they don't despise them, seeing them as a disliked rival rather than a filthy Xeno. Remember, the leagues were spared from most of the horror of the Age of Strife, so they don't have this zealous hatred of the other races, AI or heresy. Under the guise of the Demiurge, the leagues actually traded with and gave the Tau new awesome technology. That's right, the Demiurge...
Hey, that Mohawk, that Mohawk is crazy, bro. He got a bald Mohawk. Look at this, y'all. Skeezer, like he he got the Mr. T joint. Yo, yo, listen, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I know my head, like my cranium is just fat. You know, I got the moon head and everything like that, y'all. But man, I would never get something like this, y'all. Man, Unc, you might as well just cut it off, bro. Unc, let it go. Unc, let it go, bro. It's about time.
Actually kin all along. On top of that, they also trade with the Eldar. In regards to the Imperium, despite their shared ancestry, the leagues see the Imperium as a bunch of dumb fucks, with the Mechanicus being a bunch of superstitious shamanesque dipshits. As such, they try avoid mankind, but knowing that they do occasionally bump into them, they downplay their technology and empire, make no mention of their STC ancestor cores or Ironkin AI. If they did, then the Mechanicus would cream their pants and try ransack their empire, whilst the Imperium would be like, holy fuck, AI, blast them! Overall, the Imperium sees the leagues as abhuman and a minor faction, so they do have an uneasy peace treaty with them. But since it's built on lies, I'm sure something grimdark will happen and war will break out. I mean, they can and do fight. Some in the Imperium see them as Xeno, while some leagues of Votann are very warlike and will happily dunk on an Imperial fleet if it's in the wrong place at the wrong time. But overall, there are much bigger problems for both factions right now. The other races don't really have strong opinions on the leagues so far. After all, the leagues are like an iceberg. Everyone just sees the occasional explorer ship, couple of dwarves in pretty low-key looking power armor doing their thing. They don't realize that within the core there are multiple entire interstellar empires made up of the most advanced tech in the galaxy powered by robotic gods. A few people are complaining that the leagues of Votann are not grimdark enough. Their culture is quite wholesome, encouraging kin to break free of their clone identity to live life to its fullest.
Y'all, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, yo. This is Warhammer. All that break free and live life to the fullest and happiness and all that. Man, bro, that doesn't exist here, bro. As a matter of fact, that's the biggest lie of all time. Because what I thought was, I'm thinking that, oh, well, you know, like live life to your fullest. Like, you know, Warhammer has some great heroes, this and this and that. No, Warhammer does not have heroes at all. Obviously, besides the GOAT Vulcan, but he's not here. And so while he's not here, they have zero heroes. I used to think that there was actually, you know, some good people in Warhammer. There wasn't. A thing called happiness does not exist in Warhammer. Maybe in real life, yeah. But happiness, no. You won't find that there. What are we talking about? Yo, don't let Majorkill fool y'all, bro. Don't let any of the lore YouTubers that y'all watch, do not let them fool y'all, bro. It's really tragic in Warhammer, bro. Seriously.
They don't have slaves, they respect their machines. Although their Votann are becoming retarded, this isn't like a big immediate threat. On top of that, their tech is very solid and they seem to have little issue protecting their empire even with the Great Rift being a thing. But you gotta remember that these guys are new and not yet totally fleshed out. I'm sure some bad shit is gonna happen soon. And even if it doesn't, not everything needs to be so fucking grimdark all the time. The greatest examples of grimdark is when there is hope. The arrival of the leagues gives hope that maybe the Golden Throne can be repaired, maybe mankind can overcome chaos. This also means that hope can be cruelly crushed and taken away, overall making the setting more grimdark than if the hope never existed in the first place. After all, half the galaxy is literally getting sodomized by demons right now, so there is plenty of grimdark to go around. If you enjoyed the video and you want to support the channel,
shout out to Majorkill for this one, man. Like I said before, I wasn't really like, cracking jokes and stuff like that in this video. I really wanted to learn like, who these guys are. Like, obviously, let's keep it real for what it is. Like, it doesn't matter how many leagues of Votann there are. They couldn't even go anywhere near the Salamanders or my Gold Vulcans. So, other than that, man, I'm going to see you guys later. Fixing them out. Bye, everybody.